Hi everyone, today we're talking about the second pillar of lower back health. The first pillar was leg strength. The second pillar is the strength of your lower back. Now, of course, to get rid of lower back pain and sciatica, you have to get more flexible and strong in your lower back. But how strong and how flexible? This video answers your questions. Now, the first movement we're going to be looking at is your deadlift. Now, the minimum standard we want is 20 kilograms with straight legs and a straight spine going all the way down to your shoelaces and back up again, at least 10 times. Now, for some of you, this may sound a little bit low, and to be honest, it is the minimal standard I want you to achieve to get rid of your lower back pain. There are so many people out there who are scared of lifting because they have hurt their back once and have been told even by health professionals to not go back into lifting. Now, this often is the worst advice you can give to someone who's experiencing chronic lower back pain, because it's going to add to fear and muscle spasms in the lower back when someone does go to lift something, because they're apprehensive of a movement. But also it means over time, the lower back is not getting exercised at all. Now, for this movement, you can start with as low as a weight as you like, even a few kilograms in each hand. So 3 kilograms in each hand, put it in front of your thighs and roll both weights down past your knees, down your shins, down your ankles, and to your shoelaces. Nice and slow with the hip hinge backwards. Push your hips backwards as if you're closing a cupboard with your bottom. Hold it down there for a few seconds and then come back up again. You can go a little bit faster on the way back up. Now, for some of you, you won't be able to go all the way down simply because you have not tried it for such a long time, and also because your hamstrings, gluteals, and lower back muscles are tight from lack of use. If that's you, start with the level that you are comfortable with. I do want you to stop the moment your back rounds a little bit, not because it's dangerous, but because I want you to practice feeling a stretch in your hamstrings, and eventually over time, you'll go lower and lower. You can start by reaching even just to your knees, and by the end of the session, you'll probably go past it to your shins. In a few weeks, you'll go to your ankles, and eventually you'll get to your feet and above your shoelaces. Now, why 20 kilograms? Because in unexpected times of your life, you may be asked to lift something, pick up some heavy groceries or a heavy suitcase when you're gonna go overseas. Most people hurt their back because they are lifting something very heavy and they have not practiced for it. Now again, if you cannot go all the way down, you could start from a step, putting the weight on the step, reaching down, picking it up from the step and lowering it back between your legs. Eventually that step can get lower and lower until you do not need that step anymore. The next test and exercise I show people are the reverse hypers. You do not need any special equipment for this. All you need is a bed. Have your hips off the edge of the bed and let your legs sink right down to the floor. Then bring your legs all the way up to parallel with the ground, hold for 3 seconds and lower back down. The lowering should be slower than the raising. Repeat this with a 3-second hold at the top and do it at least 20 times. Again, this works your back, gluteals, and hamstring muscles. This is a great exercise for people starting to get rid of their lower back pain. If you find that too hard, then do less and build your way up. You can have rest in between each repetition if you need to. For some people who have really bad back pain, you may just do one leg at a time. You may even find one leg is a lot weaker than the other. Work hard to get each leg to at least 20 and finally go to 2 legs. Again, if this is too hard for you, put more of your waist onto the bed. Even a few centimeters will make a tremendous difference to the strength of this exercise. The lower down the bed is on your thighs, the easier it gets. Another great exercise are Supermans. You'll be surprised how many people struggle with this. Lying down on your bed, face down, arms straight out, legs straight out, and lifting both your arms, your chest, and your legs up as high as you can. Hold 2, 3, back down. Repeat this at least 20 times. There is no need to overarch your back. At least get slightly past the horizontal without causing your lower back any pain. Again, hold for 3 seconds. We want 20 repetitions. This does work your lower back, your hips, your hamstrings, and even your upper back. This is such a simple exercise. You don't even need a bed. You could do it on the floor. Again, if you're struggling, don't hold for as long and don't do it as many times. Start with whatever you're comfortable with and build it up to 20 and beyond. If it is causing you pain, start with a couple of pillows under your tummy. That may help get rid of the pain because you're starting in a more flexed position. Finally, if you have a back extension machine or you have one at the gym, we want 20 full back extensions, going all the way down until your head's almost touching the floor and going all the way up. Now, if you do not have a back extension machine, they're actually not that expensive. You can get one for $150 to $200. Now, the key with this is to go down slowly. Have the pads just below your hip level. Go all the way down to what you're comfortable with. Hold for a few seconds and come all the way back and hold for a few seconds. We again want 20 repetitions. Now, again, if you can't go all the way down, that's okay. Start with what you're comfortable with. Gradually, over time, you will be able to go lower. You can even start with your hands on the bar to assist you. Eventually, we want those hands on your chest. And if you feel like you are strong enough, you could put a weight on your chest. Again, this exercises your hamstrings, gluteals, and lower back. Your legs will be locked up against the heel pads, and you should feel this mostly in your hamstrings and secondly your lower back. We do not want pain in this exercise, only a burn of muscles working hard. I see time and time again that if you improve your back strength, your leg strength, and your abdominal strength, you have a much better chance of getting rid of your lower back pain once and for all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.